to believe that we will take back our government, not just starting on November the 2nd, but starting today and every day leading up to November 2nd. And November 2nd will be the beginning of a new era in how we the people keep our elected officials accountable. In some parts of the country, they call that holding their feet to the fire.
Yes.
Now, in order for us to do that, we've got to take back our government, because the liberals have clearly hijacked our government in Washington, D.C., and there are three things that we need to do. Number one, stay united.
Yes.
Stay united. They're trying to divide us. They are trying to divide us. They try to divide us with class warfare, demonizing big business, demonizing people who work for a living, demonizing people who are in that 52% that still pay taxes, demonizing anybody that disagrees with their failed policies. And if they don't try to divide us with class warfare, they try to divide us with name calling. Name calling. I got a call one night on my radio show, and a gentleman called, and I have been called since I am a black American conservative. Sellout, I've been called Oreo, I've been called racist. Go figure that. But one night, I took a call from a caller on my radio show, and he calls up and he says, and this is his voice, "Mr. Cain, you are shameless." I said, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to explain that?" "Mr. Cain, it is shameless for you as a black man to disagree and criticize our black president." I said, "Sir, you may have a problem comprehending what I'm about to tell you. But there are two things that I would like to share with you, so please try to open your mind. First, there are some black people and white people and brown people who can think for themselves." Yeah. I know that's difficult for them to understand. And I said, "Secondly, sir," see, I try to be polite even if they are one of those, I'm trying to keep this family friendly. I said, "Secondly, sir, when we reach the point where we cannot criticize our elected leaders, we are no longer a republic like the founding fathers intended. We have become a country of tyranny, and some of us are not going to let that happen." Stay informed. The uninformed people of this country are destroying this country. Now, they're not all stupid, just uninformed. Some of them believe that the stimulus bill is working. It's not.
1.6.
Some of them actually believe that the health care reform bill will work. It won't. Some of them actually believe if you raise taxes, you generate more revenue. It will not. But the uninformed, they believe this malarkey. So one of our responsibilities in this fight, in this journey, on this road to November, on this road to take back our government, one of our responsibilities is not only for us to be informed and know the facts, but we've got to share the facts with those that will listen. You're not going to save everybody, but you can save the savable in order to help save this country. Number one, stay united. Don't let them divide you. They want to call you racist. They want to call the citizens movement racist. They want to call Americans prosperity racist. They want to call the Tea Party people racist. Anybody that doesn't get in line like a duck, they want to call you a name. So don't let them divide us. Secondly, stay informed. Know your facts. Because, to paraphrase Jack Nicholson, liberals can't handle the facts. They don't like the facts. And thirdly, this is what we have to do. Stay inspired. Just like my dad was inspired to walk off of that farm to pursue his American dream. Not somebody else's, his. They want you to believe that we cannot take back our government. They want you to believe that they've got such a stranglehold on this government that we may as well give up and forget about it. No. Stay inspired. Let me tell you what inspires me. What keeps me inspired, what causes me to travel all over the country when I'm not on the radio in order to be able to help to encourage people to stay in this fight and to stay inspired. One of the first things that inspires me, my mom and my dad. Like I told you, Dad walked off of a farm at the age of 18 with just the clothes on his back. Mom also grew up on a small farm. They raised my brother and I in Atlanta, Georgia. And they taught us to believe in God, to believe in ourselves, and to believe in this country, no matter what the conditions are or what the conditions were, we are still the greatest country in the world. That's what my parents taught me. And for those who have bought into this malarkey, that America is not an exceptional country, I got a news flash for you. America is an exceptional country. And it's going to stay that way. Now the other thing that inspires me is what I know that God Almighty has done for me. Many of you all know that back in 2006, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. I had to go through chemotherapy, double surgery, chemotherapy again. And when I got ready to go to develop my treatment plan, some very inspiring things happened along the way, which kind of gave me a hint that maybe God wasn't ready for me to go yet. See, stage 4 cancer means that you have cancer in 2 organs of the body, at least 2 organs of the body. And to basically quote my first surgeon that I consulted with, when I said, "What's stage 4?" She said, "That's as bad as it gets." So I got a second opinion. And he concurred, that's as bad as it gets. But when I contacted the second opinion surgeon, who was a specialist, his name was Dr. Lord, L-O-R-D. I said, things are starting to look a little bit better. Then when I went to the MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas for my treatment, I was given an orientation by a lady whose last name was Grace. I said, "As in Amazing Grace?" She said, "That's right. 70% of my liver, you got to take out 30% of my colon. They on opposite sides. How are you going to do that without cutting me open twice?" He said, "I'm going to do an incision in the shape of a J." "You mean like J-E-S-U-S? He said, "That's right." 4 years, I have been totally cancer-free because God said, "Not yet. Not yet. Not yet." those who believe that they are going to succeed at turning the United States of America into the United States of Europe, we have a message for them. Not yet.
That's right, baby.
And here's why. It says in this powerful little document, we the people of the United States, in order to perform a more perfect union, do ordain this Constitution of the United States. And if you turn to the Declaration of Independence and get past those ideals called life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and keep reading, you'll find that it says, when any form of government becomes destructive of those ideals, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish